guys, Amanda Brooks, coming to you live from Bangor, Maine. I'm a physician assistant, really hoping to bridge the gap between modern and alternative medicine. So for those of you who follow me, sorry if you've been missing these videos. It's been crazy over to the cafe I just opened, The Logical Sip. Loving it, but it's taking more time than I anticipated. And so thanks for your patience. But this morning, the video is going to be really quick. I'm heading out the door to work. But I have been thinking a lot about sharing with you guys a little bit about electromagnetic frequency, so EMFs. I think most of us don't ever think about the fact that we're exposed to these areas of energy or radiation through devices that we're using. So things that emit EMFs are our cell phones, cell phone towers, Wi-Fi, baby monitors, you guys, and any kind of smart device that we have in our home. So I don't think that we think that there are negative or adverse reactions to exposure, but there are. So back in 2011, the WHO, hey, good morning, Boyd. The WHO, the World Health Organization, actually issued a warning saying that these EMFs are most likely carcinogens. In other words, they're most likely to cause cancer. And since then, we've done a lot of research, and there are direct links to EMF exposure and certain organ dysfunctions. Predominantly, our brains are affected. So they've done a lot of studies with gliomas or tumors in the brain, heart, and actually the male reproductive system. How many of you out there carry your cell phone in your pocket? I am guilty, and that's why I guess I was thinking about doing this video, because when I'm at Logical Sip, oftentimes I'm finding that I'm stuffing my cell phone in my back pocket. Not a good idea. Our EMF exposure, you guys, it's increased 1 quintillion times over the last 100 years. So as I'm chatting with you guys, as you guys are messaging me or coming into Logical Sip, and you're talking about the infertility issues that you're having, or you're talking about the headaches or the depression or the anxiety, these are certain things that we have to take into consideration. Now, there are a lot of things that can be done to reduce EMF exposure. I'm not sure if you guys have ever read your little cell phone manual, but actually in the manual, it says do not hold your cell phone more than 10 millimeters to your head. But I'm still seeing people talking on their cell phones. We should have our cell phones away from us on speakerphone. We should be using like a device so that the phone isn't right up to the ear. We also should be using airplane mode. When you're not using your phone, that should be placed in airplane mode because that reduces transmission as well. At nighttime, this is something I've been doing over the last several years, I turn off my Wi-Fi. It's really simple. I just unplug it and then I plug it back in the morning. Again, something that many of us, we don't think about, but something super, super easy. Also, there are devices. There are devices that you can use, you can stick on your phone or any kind of mobile device that will reduce transmission. I used to use a cover and that seemed to make more sense to me. But I've since found a little chip. It's called a BioZen. You can stick it right like on the back of your phone, your iPad, any of your devices. It essentially acts as, forgive me, I'm not like really sciencey like with devices and such, but it actually acts kind of as an antenna to kind of disrupt that signal that's coming in. And it's actually a class 1 medical device. This thing's called a BioZen. We actually have them at Logical Sip, but it's really cool. So there have been studies where they take electromagnetic frequency detectors and it's going off, going crazy, and then they take the cell phone with this BioZen device and they stick it in front of this detector and it goes to 0. So anyway, just some food for thought, guys. Our cell phones, they're so great. I definitely couldn't live without it. I use it all the time for my personal use and for my business use, but trying to be more aware. So storing the phone away from you when you're at work, you know, like several feet from your body. Again, using airplane mode, turning don't sleep with your cell phone by your head, turning it to airplane mode, turning off your Wi-Fi at night. Another thing, just real quick, if you're having problems sleeping and you're doing all of these things, do you have a smart meter outside your bedroom? Like, that's another thing to check on. But I could go on and on about this stuff. Just wanted to give you guys a quick message, say hello, say that I've missed you. I'll try to start being more consistent with these messages, but I appreciate your patience. And if you live in the greater Bangor area, come visit us at Logical Sip. We're having a great time. And if you have suggestions, let us know. Okay, guys, have a great day, and I'll chat with you soon. See ya.